Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Pisces for the month of May 2021. I hope all my Pisces friends are doing great. I hope the month of May is really kicking butt for you. I hope you're achieving a lot of your dreams and goals and moving forward as well. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be parts that don't resonate. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Pisces. In the past position, we do have the Fool, clarified by the Tower. In the obstacle position, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Page of Swords. And of course, in the future outcome position, we do have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Two of Wands. Very interesting spread, Pisces. Very interesting spread indeed. But if we start from the beginning, from the past position, we do see the beautiful card of the Fool here. This is a very first card in the major arcana, and of course it carries a lot of significance with it. Usually when you have the Fool, it means that in the past you wanted to pursue something new. Perhaps it was a career, perhaps it was a relationship, perhaps it was a situation that you've never experienced before, and definitely you were very optimistic about it. You were kind of looking forward to it and very definitely happy as well. You were heading into the unknown, and when you have this combination with the Tower, which is another major arcana card, the Tower of course is a very negative card, if you will, but as you wanted to pursue something new, you realized something that was completely unexpected for you. Usually, you receive the Tower when you experience some sort of a traumatic event, an event that forces you to change your belief system, to change how you see a particular person or a particular situation. Sometimes things happen in life and, we see other people's true motives, if you will, towards us or towards something that is really important to us, And so this card, the Tower card usually is, it's obviously not the greatest card to have in the spread. A lot of people see it and become a little bit nervous, but the good thing about the Tower card is that it is in the past position. This shift in your view of something has already happened, but clearly, because we see this card in the spread, there's things that you haven't dealt with. Perhaps there are some emotions you have not addressed that you need to go back to that past event and address, so that you're able to really kind of work with your shadow, because the divine here is saying that there's something very important in your life that you're seeing from a limited standpoint of view. So when this Tower moment happened, you started to see something in a different light, but clearly this shift changed something that was truly important for you. And so it's important to meditate, it's important to ground yourself, but it's also very important to do shadow work, because you're dealing, you bring those uncomfortable emotions into the light, and you deal with perhaps resentment or anger or feeling guilty for something or over something, and when you work through those uncomfortable emotions that you keep putting away, then you're able to become whole again. And once you're whole, you're able to move forward in a much more effective and productive way. Now, in the obstacle position, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. This is not much of an obstacle. It's some delays definitely you will experience, especially towards the end of the month, and definitely you don't want to spend a lot of money. Make sure you're extremely frugal about the purchases that you make, especially on a daily basis. Make sure to be looking forward, so that if you can make a purchase that you can benefit from many times, that is kind of what you want to do. Because the divine here is saying, with the Seven of Pentacles in the obstacle position, and then on top of that we have the Five of Pentacles in the present position. This is not a very good month financially for you. So Pisces, make sure that you are very careful about how you are dealing with money. Make sure that you don't make investments. Maybe you need to take a break from kind of being too focused on money. But we do have the Page of Cups here as well, which tells me there's something, some kind of approach you may have in a relationship that's not working for you because it's a little bit childish and immature and selfish. That's why we've got the Page of Cups in the challenging positions. Usually the Page of Cups, he's someone that likes to manipulate emotions. It's really not such a good idea to manipulate other people's emotions in order to change the situation into your favor, because that may kind of turn against you down the road. The Page of Cups in the challenging position could be that you're avoiding some sort of a responsibility, could be financial responsibility that you need to take charge of. It could be that you're avoiding because it's making you feel bad, like be in a bad mood, but it's important to address this situation. It's important to be courageous and brave. It's important to kind of work through those difficult emotions, but fix the situation before the minor arcana cards turn into the major arcana cards. Now in the present position we do have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Swords. This is not the best combination to have. Definitely you've had a bit of a challenge in the past 30 to 40 days, it seems like. The Five of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean financial trouble. It could mean that you're feeling unloved, where you are used to experiencing love. It could be that you had friends or and you moved away, so you're not seeing them as much. It could be that you are not seeing your family as much as you want to, and as a result you're feeling a little bit like you're alone on an island, and it can be emotionally difficult. So make sure to ground yourself, make sure to meditate, make sure to take steps to self-care. You want to remember that self-care is very important, because you will have many different projects in the future, so make sure to take care of yourself now. The Page of Swords is a card that suggests, of course we know pages are messengers, and here with the Page of Cups as well, pages are messengers. So when you have a page in the challenging position, it could mean that not such good news are coming your way. And with the Page of Swords, swords are a very challenging suit, so it could be that you're having some troubling news coming your way as well, with the page here making an appearance. You're definitely worried about money. You want to make sure to not be too analytical over money. Remember that law of attraction, that abundance that you want to manifest also wants to manifest you. But remember that if you're feeling too fixated, too obsessed with money, then you are creating an energy of resistance, so that you're kind of pushing it away, because feeling lack pushes things away. When you want more of something, pushes things away. So you want to remember that when you have that high vibrational energy and focus on your inner voice, and making sure that you have security on the inside, security in your confidence, security in your skills, security in your knowledge, security in your information. People who may not have a lot of money but can have an interesting book are very wealthy. You know what I mean? Definitely there's a lot of information and knowledge out there, so it's not like your perception of security should not only be based on how much money you have in a bank account. When you realize that security comes from the inside and feeling confident regardless of how much money you have in your bank account, that's when you attract money, if you will. But there are so many different ways of manifesting abundance. And do remember that May 11th, which is tomorrow I believe, is going to be a new moon in Taurus, which means that it's the perfect time to create abundance. It's the perfect time to bring security. into your life. And so you may want to like light a candle and say a few words, do a little bit of a ritual in order to, manifest abundance, and plant that seed. And so you can get the rewards later on in the year. But you definitely want to continuously plant seeds, because you continuously need to receive that harvest, if you will. And that's why, usually people who are the most successful delay their gratification. Now, let's see, in the future outcome position, we do have the Knight of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. It does seem like things are going to turn around for you because you have this incredible drive with this combination. The Wands are all about moving, forward. It's a lot of action. It's go, like non-stop. And it's a really powerful combination. There is going to be a lot of movement towards the end of May. You're going to see that shift because your energy, the Pisces energy, is finally going to start surging again. And so that's when all the spotlight is going to become, coming towards you. The Wands are a really great omen, dear Pisces. Of course, the Knight of Wands. Knights usually bring change for the better. The Knight of Wands, he's someone who is very determined. He has a lot of confidence. When you see the Knight of Wands, that could actually mean some of you may travel as well. So you could be going on a little bit of a vacation. You could be going to see some friends or family members. But definitely there may be some travel for some of you out there. Now, the Two of Wands is all about manifesting your desires through being able to kind of envision them. The Two of Wands is all about being that visionary, seeing that big picture. Pisces, do you realize how far you have come and how much you have accomplished? Difficult times can create a lot of strength and give us a lot of foresight and, belief into ourselves. So do definitely remember that, Pisces. But let's see what we can clarify with the three mystical wisdom cards I pulled. And we've got knowledge, seek knowledge, unicorn, invite serendipity, and potential. Think big for your future. I believe that when I think of this card, think big, and when I see this potential word, that quote comes to me, which is, if your dreams are not crazy, or if you're not dreaming, but I think it goes like, if your dreams are not crazy, then you're not dreaming big enough or something like that. But your dreams should be out of this world. Just absolutely, push the boundaries when it comes to dreaming. Just be completely ridiculous, be completely insane, because that creates a lot of positive energy. It creates a lot of life force inside of you that is able to, if you work that energy correctly, you can use it for manifestations. It's a really magical, powerful thing that you can, do all this work with the energy that you feel. And that's what dreaming kind of does. When you're dreaming about something wonderful, you muster really positive energy. When you do that, you're able to move towards your goals and desires. You're also able to realize your potential and, as such, help everyone around you. It has a really meaningful ripple effect, if you will. Now, unicorn is a reminder from the divine. It's a really playful card. I really like it. That suggests, be spontaneous. Don't be so much in your head. Don't plan so much. Don't strategize so much. Allow things to unravel naturally. Try something new. Like, think back to when you were a kid and, you were approaching different things with completely new eyes. When you have that kid-like view of the world, you're able to manifest a lot of wonderful things. And of course, knowledge, seek knowledge. Definitely you want to make sure that you do all the research about a particular topic that interests you, that you want to kind of incorporate into your life. Make sure that you, anytime you make a decision, make sure you kind of ask for advice. Reach out to people who may have something meaningful to to contribute as you're making decisions. Perhaps that would help you, guide you in the right direction. Now, about a specific, area in your life, let's see what oracle cards are going to tell us. And we have energy oracle cards, of course, patience and contract. Nobody likes a patience card because it means that there's a little bit of a delay. It means that there's a little bit of a delay while the universe recalibrates itself in order to provide you with the utmost best experience. But patience does remind us that things are not going as fast as we, would like it to. And there's a reason why we all have this concept of time. Everything cannot happen all at the same time. And so as a result, the universe is asking us through this patience card to hold on and focus on ourselves while things are happening behind the scenes, and have faith that things are going to work out for you, because what is yours cannot be taken away from you. Now, the contract here is a card that suggests, anytime you're making a decision, make sure that you double check all the fine print. Don't just sign things. This could also point to fairness. Make sure that you are being as fair in your dealings as you can, because as you remember, what goes around comes around. So you want to make sure that you're weighing all the options before you are proceeding forward to make a judgment call or make a decision about something that is important. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Pisces. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.